Chance now to catch up with Josh Staumont. First day in the big leagues, and that smile tells all. I've never seen anybody unhappy to get up to the big leagues. What are the emotions like for you?
I think for a lot of people, the emotions are really hard to kind of captivate into one statement. It's surreal. It really is. It's a mix of, it's an honorable thing that the Royals, chose me to be here. It's a mix of kind of, admiration, and it's a lot.
It's got to help, too, coming in here. First off, you've been teammates with most of these guys in spring training. Someone had told me he's really close with Tim Hill. The second I walk in, you and Tim Hill are sitting here. Just to have some of your Omaha teammates here, how much does that help that transition?
Anything that's going to help you feel more comfortable in a foreign environment is going to be incredible. I mean, having these guys here and having the really familial feeling when you walk into a clubhouse is something unmatched.
So you growing up a California kid and played your college ball in California, and did you have these dreams? Did you dream of being in the big leagues one day? What was that like as a child?
I couldn't honestly say that as a kid. I could focus on something like going to the big leagues more than a day or two at a time. I was half the time an archaeologist, and half the time I probably wanted to be a trash man. So it was definitely something I loved, but it was never something that I was really super focused on. But I'm here and loving it.
Well, I mean, we don't have a whole lot of guys coming up saying, as a kid, it was, archaeologist, but everybody has different paths. At what point did baseball become real to you in terms of, hey, this could be a future?
I really think that once we got to college and we had a few things kind of jump out. My sophomore year, and velocity went up, kind of a little more interest in the draft and stuff, and so I think that was when baseball became a more viable option. I wanted to be a physical therapist. I wanted to kind of go into that and help those who can't help themselves, and baseball took a different route. Now
you're here to get guys out. That velocity, how do you explain it? Because a lot of people always talk about the triple digits, and obviously there's so much more to it, but when did that velocity start to come?
I think I just developed late, so it was just one more of those things that, as the body matured and everything kind of clicked, they just kind of came along with it.
What have you learned in this process? I mean, now you're here. Again, you've been in spring training, big league clubhouse, and what they're doing is so much different than the minor leagues. What have you learned?
The more that I know, the less that I actually know. I mean, it's just consistently, the more I try to learn about something, the more I find that there's more to dive into.
Now let's talk about the fun stuff. Even more importantly than this, you got married in the off season, so your wife will make it. Your parents are on the way, which isn't easy from California to Cleveland. But how special will all of this be, and to be able to share it with her too?
I think special is on the bottom of my description for this. It's something that only happens once. It's borderline on those things that you never can captivate in a lifetime usually.
Well, I've been doing this a long time, and I tell everyone that when they come up and their parents that you only do this once. So you're dead on with that. Last thing, you've done a lot of opening, and I'm not going to sit there and ask you how that might apply here because that's out of your hands. I can answer that one for you. But what was that experience like, and what did that teach you starting games like the way you did?
I think what opening does is it adds just another tool to a team's arsenal, and especially having done it, the adaptability is a lot easier. It's not as easy as it is, going out there, throwing 2 innings starting and walking off the field. You're kind of developing the game in a whole different light, and as the game's changing, so are these roles, and so if I can apply that here, that'd be phenomenal. But if not, I'm just going to be here to help the team win.
It's the best approach. Bottom line is you are here. You'll be out there in the bullpen, and wife watching, parents soon. Congratulations on the first big league promotion, and we're looking for a lot of great things to come.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.